Hello. Well, you're on this video because you're probably saying, Mr. Foreign, I'm stuck. And the best way to get unstuck is to retrace our steps. So during this video, we're going to review the lesson. We're going to look at some examples. We're going to talk about different paths you can take. And we're going to work on envisioning our own path. So the project is a multi-face self-portrait. All that means is that you're going to do a self-portrait with your face multiple times. You need to convey an idea of some sort, and you're going to move past tracing. So let's start here. We need to decide if we prefer the method where they're mashing their face up or they're keeping it separate. When we're looking at these, it's really important we're not looking at the talent of the artist. We're looking at the idea that they're showing. Are we really interested in the idea of drawing four eyes kind of all together to show a blur? Are we interested in having faces put together on one face? Or do we want to keep them separate, like the reflection of a broken mirror? Like just having three different bodies side by side? That's up to you. Resonate with yourself and choose which one works best. Great. Now we're one step further. What we need to do now is we need to think of an idea. You need to decide what you want your artwork to be about. So I have some ideas here, but really it's just up to you to figure out how to make it your own. You could be a conceptual thinker. You could just be playful and silly. Or you can just keep it visual. Conceptual thinkers might be thinking of ways to bring in their racial justice into their work. Playful thinkers might be doing something like, I want to be popping pimples, and those pimples are turning into mini me's. And visual thinkers are going to think more about this example we have here, where we're layering things on top of each other and how to get that optical illusion or the idea of movement. So all ideas are worth your while. No idea is better than the other. You just need to think to yourself, which idea sounds like the most me? And you can make up more ideas here. So if you are a soccer player and you want to think of ways to where you can have things of soccer added onto here, maybe it's like before the game, during the game, after the victory, totally go for that. Um, the world is your oyster. We just need to make it relate to us and make sure you're happy with it. Now, at this point, we should know if we want a portrait where our faces are masked together or separate. And we have an idea of what we want to do. If you don't, it's really important you talk to Foreign now because we probably need an individual conversation. This next step is going to be getting you started on the project on the right foot. The first thing we need to do is called a thumbnail sketch. And there's an example at the bottom here. So your sketch does not need a reference image, right? We're just doing this really quickly. Use your imagination. Doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't need to be pretty. Your sketch should be done quickly, take 5 minutes. And your sketch should convey a general sense of space. Feel free to pair it with writing. So if we're looking here, we have 3 faces, and I'm just writing down the words of what I want it to be and a summary. These sketches are going to turn into my reference images. Now that I know what I'm taking photos of, I'm going to go and take my selfies that convey each emotion. We have my lost, we have my loud and happy, and the hangry. From here, you're going to work on tracing it out and then adding color or value. Really, it's up to you. You can use colored pencils, you can use paint if you have it at home, or you can do it digitally. There's lots of options here, and I know sometimes options make it hard to choose, but just think to yourself, 1, what do I have around the house? And 2, what do I want to use? All right, thank you for watching this video. I hope it cleared some things up, and now let's get moving. Bye.